Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Thanks for taking time out of your day to join us for ours. It's time for our health tip with Dr. Lee Weisbard.
Absolutely. Weisbard Dental at 5460 South Quebec Street. Hi, Dr. Weisbard.
Good morning.
Dr. Lee, what's our tip for today?
Well, a lot of people ask me which kind of toothbrush they should get. So for decades, dentists have been boasting all different kinds of toothbrush and cleaning methods, and which is going to be ideal for a healthy, vibrant smile.
And so what do you recommend, Dr. Weisbard?
Well, here's the deal. Number one, you have to look at the goal. The goal is to have your mouth plaque-free, to have the teeth clean and all the surfaces plaque-free. And either way, it's only going to be as good as the person who's using the toothbrush. So here are some standards. Number one, it's important to look in the mirror and pay attention to what you're doing with either toothbrush so that you know that you're using the toothbrush and getting on every tooth surface. So the research has found that compared to manual toothbrushes, an electric toothbrush will remove more plaque. So if you go by research alone, the research says that an electric toothbrush will remove more plaque. Some of the benefits of an electric toothbrush. Most electric toothbrushes have a built-in timer, so you know how long to brush, and if there's a timer, people do tend to brush a little bit longer. Number two, there's different speeds of the toothbrush. So for people with sensitive teeth, they can change the speed. They can use it a little lighter, slower, and the vibrating or rotating head will definitely clean more plaque than a manual toothbrush without the proper angles and without really paying attention. And for people with dexterity issues, older people who have any handicaps, arthritis, the electric toothbrush is definitely going to do a better job for them.
And Dr. Lee, I have a question.
Yeah.
I've heard that it is possible to over-brush your teeth, that you could brush too hard. Is that true?
Not necessarily that you can overbrush, but you can use a hard brush with abrasive toothpaste, and that will definitely cause abrasion to the tooth surface, cause recession of the gums. So it's really important, number one, that if it's a manual brush, it has to be soft bristles. But soft doesn't mean old and frayed. So it's important to change the toothbrush head, whether it's electric or manual, about every 2 to 3 months, and make sure that the bristles are firm but soft.
Okay, all right. Follow-up question, if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
Those toothbrushes that have the floss elements to them, does that replace flossing? I mean, do I not need to floss because the new blades get in?
My understanding is that you still need to use floss to get the curves of the teeth, between the teeth, and down under the gum tissue. I think whatever works for each person is the best thing for that person. There are some different electric type flossers, and I think those are better than not flossing at all. When it comes to flossing, I think doing it by hand does a better job.
All right.
Absolutely. Because I think you'll miss something if you don't do it. And
the technique is important. When you're flossing, if you just put it up and down, what happens is you're really not getting to those curves on the tooth surface at the gum line. So it's really important to kind of wrap it around the tooth.
All right. So, and this is probably not at all, the question popped into my head. I had saw somewhere, if you had to choose between, in the middle of the day, could you floss or could you brush? They said that flossing was better in the middle of the day. Have you ever heard that?
I haven't, but to me, the chances of someone spending the time to floss in the middle of the day, I just don't see that happening. But I think brushing your teeth, it's easier, it's cleaner. You can keep it in your desk, in your purse. We give out these really nice little toothbrush kits that you can keep at work.
And we do.
Yeah, we have our little toothbrush kit in our office. I have one in my desk, Dr. Weisbard, and before we leave the office, I take it into the restroom and brush my teeth. Yeah, I think of you all the time.
And we give those to all of our patients. So any of your listeners who have dentists who don't give them those nice little kits, they should consider coming over to us.
Get your little office kit.
It's just another reason we love Dr. Lee Weisbard. Give some contact information, if you would, please.
We can be reached at 303-773-3373. We give useful and wonderful tips online on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. We can be seen on our website at Weisbard Dental. And again, 303-773-3373. We're happy to do complimentary consultations if you have any questions or concerns.
I love it. She's got great tips on her Facebook page that I love following, too. She tunes in and is part of the show every single week. You can tune in at this time to hear from Weisbard Dental. Make sure you make an appointment and stop by and get your toothbrush kit for your office, 303-773-3373.
All right.
Have a great day.
Thank you very much, Dr. Lee.